l'intensité.
Ah. Ici, tu vas aller chercher l'accessibilité. Là, tu vas descendre à la correction des couleurs. Et ici, tu vas normalement, ce bouton-là doit être désactivé. Et ben, il va falloir l'activer et passer en 2D Tranopie, vert et rouge. Pour avec toutes les couleurs et l'intensité au maximum. Donc si tu regardes
Yo sono barca.
et je trouve que les couleurs sont beaucoup plus vives avec ce filtre activé. Donc voilà, abonne-toi pour plus d'astuces. Donc on va aller en paramètres.
En vrai, je vais jouer à FNAF 2.
Ici, tu vas aller chercher.
FNAF, combien de temps je pense 30, peut-être 40 minutes de FNAF. Une petite touche au rat de la journée. Je suis à FNAF 2 là. Il est où le masque? Ah, il est là.
Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up, and a piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Mais j'ai rechargé! J'ai rechargé la Mario, j'ai rechargé! Mon FNAF 1. FNAF. Ouais, c'est FNAF 1 ça. De toute façon, j'ai juste à regarder ces deux cams et cette cam. Juste à regarder les trois.
Hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by
Faut
now.
rester appuyé sur la touche
I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time.
Oui, je sais, mais je savais pas qu'il fallait rester sur la touche appuyée.
Hey, listen, I had an idea.
En vrai, juste à regarder ces trois câbles là. Et après, s'ils partent ici, je vais pas les voir. Du coup, faut que j'attende qu'ils soient soit ici, soit ici.
You know, go limp. Then there's a
La nuit 3 et 4, elle est trop dure. Il y en a une qui est partie. Et déjà, les deux, ils sont partis. Non, il part déjà, lui. J'espère qu'ils vont pas partir tous en même temps. Dès qu'il part, j'appuie ici. Il est parti. Alors, j'ai fermé. Oh, mais c'est une dinguerie, frère, ils partent tous en même temps. Au début, c'est chill.
Oh, hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up
J'ai
too
déjà
much of
fait.
your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance
Une qui est partie.
that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you.
Ah ouais, déjà deux qui sont partis.
That would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Attends. Il est où? Non. Où? Là. Ok, là. suis bien là. T'as fini. Je suis mal, il y a Freddy à côté de moi. Il veut pas me lâcher. Voilà! 6 heures! Ils ont trop la rage. Ils ont trop la rage. J'espère que je vais pas avoir une claque. Ok.
We went to great lengths to create an authentic VR experience, including using scanned photographs for reference and using original performance routines where applicable.
Bonnie. Oh. Non, non. Je veux réparer. Répare Bonnie.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Faut que je fasse quoi? Mais je sais pas c'est quoi les instructions. Je comprends pas l'anglais. Mon Dieu.
Are you having fun yet? That's great to hear.
Yes, sir. Bon, je vais faire la nuit 4, hein. Je vais faire la nuit 4. André, tu prends la balle, tu tires sur la cible. La balle! C'est éclaté le jeu. Je savais que c'était éclaté de toute façon. Le 4. Oh, je vais me faire démarrer. Bien sûr, il y en a un, il va bouger. ça toque.
So when I did, hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
Mais il y avait écrit 1h30 là, on est repassé à 1h. Je comprends rien, m'en fous, je ferme les deux portes. Et en fait, ferme celle-là. L'enflure! Combien de temps? 19 minutes seulement? Fast, les enfants adorent la pizza. Non, jure. Comme si je savais pas. Bon, moi, je pense, je vais faire du Fortnite. Allez, les mecs, on va sur de Fortnite, je joue avec vous. C'est bientôt l'événement. 3, 2, 1, le live va s'arrêter, mais je joue à Fortnite et rejoignez-moi et regardez le live peut-être.